Welcome back, everybody, to the Search Show 24/7. This is True Blood, Season 6, Episode 4, entitled At Last. So, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, At Last. Now, this episode, it was an episode where a lot of things really happened, a lot of stuff that really moved the plot along, and really is a game changer in Season 8. A lot of stuff happened that you probably thought was going to happen. A lot of stuff happened that you probably didn't think was going to happen. And I like episodes like that. Like, it was a lot of stuff that I was like, oh, I knew that was going to happen, or I had a feeling that was going to happen. And it was another person in this episode was like, I didn't see that coming at all, and I was okay with it. So I like episodes like that really, keeps you on your toes. And this episode did that a lot. So I really appreciate this episode a lot. Now, this story really has to revolve around, well, it has a lot of stuff going for it. It has a lot of stuff going for it. Some of the main stuff that's really, actually, let's go to the, I'm sorry, I'm going everywhere, but let's go to the small stuff first, because there's a lot of big stuff. Let's talk about, Sam Merlot, and, the whole wolf pack and, all this crap with Alcee, because I don't even talk about him. Like, this is like my fourth episode, and I haven't even talked about Alcee, and I'm surprised no one's, like, kicked me in the face for not talking about him. Now, Sam Merlot, he's got the little girl back, and he's trying to make his way, to escape. And he's got the other chick, who got her leg bitten, the protesting chick, and now he's kind of falling for her, which came out of nowhere because he just got out of a relationship with an even hotter chick. But I can't really hate on Sam Merlot because he's the man. He gets all the pretty girls. But I just really thought that part of it was just kind of out of nowhere. I mean, I could have dealt with like the fact that, oh, it could be like real like buddy cool or something like that. But just having them like kind of fall for each other, kind of hook up. I don't know. I didn't really like that part of it. I like the actress who plays the girl. And I mean, I like Sam Merlot, obviously, but just having them together right after, his last chick just died like a few days ago, and he's dealing with like trying to figure out this crap with Alcee because his whole wolf pack are a bunch of douchebags. I don't know what they're doing with Alcee this year. He's just there. Like, it's so weird. Like, he's just there, just running about, just barking orders, and no one's paying attention to him. But I digress from that. All right, now let's get into the whole Billeth and Jessica stuff, because that stuff was probably the best stuff in this episode for me. I really enjoyed their stuff. Bill, he just found out last episode that Andy has like these 4 kids, and they're fairy childs, and they're growing like weeds and stuff. So he devises a plan to try to lure them into his home like a pedophile, I might ask, but I digress from that. So he kind of devises this plan to try to lure him in so he can get the doctor to really like take their blood and synthesize it and try to make more of it so the vampires can't survive. And what I really liked about his whole plan, is that he let Jessica kind of take control of it. And I like that because it showed that he trusted her. It kind of bite him in the ass, like at the end of the episode. But I like the fact that he trusted her enough at the time to let her take control, let her be the ones to bring in the girls. And I like the fact that you had that scene where the girls were still like little, like 10 11-year-olds. They cut off the lights, and then they're like 19 and stuff, and they're talking about the boobs and what girls talk about nowadays when they're at that age. And they take Andy's car for a joyride, and I like the fact that Andy, he was freaking out, and his father side of him really started to show in this episode, because other episodes you see that he's not really comfortable in the father position, but when he loses all 4 of his girls, he kind of freaks out. And I like that he's really becoming a father, and it takes that really not having them around for him to freak out. I like that, and I thought it was very great character development for Andy. And he has a great moment with Jason that was just fantastic at the grocery store, and he's all pissed off, and Jason gets really mad at the clerk guy, and he just uppercuts him like in the nuts with the police baton. I thought it was so funny. And speaking of Jason, he gets into some weird stuff because you know last time we saw him, he fainted and we didn't know what was going on. And then Ben ends up helping him out, and we find out that Ben, like thinking about all this stuff, a lot happened in this episode. We found out that Ben, he's actually I guess Warlow, and he's like half vampire, half fairy, and that's just all crazy because he can walk in the day and this, that, and the third. He can hear Suki's thoughts. He's just everywhere, and and Ben gives Jason some of his blood, and now Jason's like dreaming about him, and you know I guess that's like a fan service to like the girls. Just have I guess two attractive guys just kind of go at it with like razors or something. I don't know, but I guess it worked for what it was. It was funny. It was I guess cute for what it was, but now let's get back into the whole Sookie and Ben stuff. She finds out about this, and she finds out by doing a little investigation that Ben is Warlow. He's been lying, and she's really pissed. And I like this because you see like a smarter side of Sookie. She's not like the dumb blonde or anything like that. She's very smart in this predicament, and she kind of devises her own little plan to kind of catch him off guard. And I like that about her because if you think about it, in this season, she's kind of taking a back seat. She's not even the main. She's not even the main character, focus character in this season. I think the main focus character is going to be Bill and Eric, and that's cool with me. I love Sookie, but I don't like that they switched it up. But I did like that she kind of figured it out on her own, and she didn't really have any help, and she took matters into her own hands. So I really enjoy stuff like that. Now let's get to Eric. Oh, so much stuff happens. Eric and Willa, and he turns her. He turns her into a vamp, and I thought it was like a great idea, but I think his idea is going to probably backfire on him because he had this big idea to turn her into a vampire. That way she can tell her dad, who is the governor, to stop all this madness, stop all the violence and stuff. Leave the vampires alone because I am your daughter, so you don't want to kill your own daughter. But now she's captured and she's like put into the camp too. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if this is part of like Eric's like big master plan. If he wanted this to happen, I don't know, but we're gonna see pretty soon. It's gonna get really good. Is he gonna find out? Is he gonna go save her? We don't know yet, but it's really interesting, and I really like. I don't. At first, I was not okay with the fact that he turned her, but then when I thought about it, I was like, it's whatever. He gave like a good speech about he does it right and stuff like. He's the coolest guy in the world. He's Eric North. And I think the thing that really surprised me the most was the whole Jessica scenario with the Andy's kids or Andy's girls, because you see like I said in the beginning, like Bill kind of trusted her to get the kids to the house and stuff, and then she ends up like sucking them dry basically. So we don't know if she killed them all or what, but it looks pretty bad right now. So I thought it was a big twist. I didn't see that coming, and it just had me on the edge of my seat. Overall, I thought it was a fantastic episode with a lot of great twists, a lot of great stories, a lot happened. But overall, what did you guys think? So please comment below, let me know. As always, guys, this is the Search Show 24/7. Be easy.